Fight fans all over the world, it's Daddy P on the corner, in the corner boxing. What? I'm back at you with the BEEFS. Hey, look, we got some good boxing coming up towards the end of the year. We may have not gotten some of the fights we wanted, but we still got some hot ones coming up. And I'm going to tell you, man, I kind of would like to go in order to what these different BEEFS is, because you know September is a super month. But man, I'm just going down the line, man. Look, this because it's some things that intrigue me, and you know, Billy Joe Saunders, Demetrius Andrade. Hey, listen, they was at one of the press conferences. I don't know, man. What was funny was Demetrius Andrade was dressed like a ghetto prince. I don't know what he had on, but I guess the young man just trying to sell himself, you know. And and the reason why is it's all right. He get a pass from me because he needs to. I like the showmanship. You know what I'm saying? The guy was stagnant for a long time. Now he has an opportunity. He looked like he trying to sell himself, but he did look like a ghetto pimp. Him and Billy Joe Saunders was talking straight noise. I'm talking about they were talking a lot of cash trash to each other. But this what tripped me out. They hugged it out before the press conference was over. But hey, come October the 20th, hey, they gonna have to put hands on each other, and that's BEEFS. But check it. Y'all know on the same card, we got Tevin Farmer versus James Tennyson. And I heard some people talking about, you know, Tevin Farmer fighting James Tennyson. Tennyson fought a guy back in 2013, was a journeyman. The guy was like, the guy had lost a lot of fights. I know that. The guy was a journeyman that he got beat by. But this the thing, that was 2013, this 2018, that's 5 years ago. The guy obviously is somebody. He fought his way up to being now. Actually, James Tennyson is the #1 contender in the WBA rankings. You know, Tank Davis is the super champion for the WBA. Alberto Mercado is the regular champion. And then James Tennyson right up under that. He the #1 contender for the WBA. But he fighting Tevin Farmer, who is now the IBF 130-pound champion. So, hey, that's on that undercard. And a lot of people talking about Tank Davis and, you know, Tevin Farmer. Everybody basically knew that wasn't going to be the very next fight. Y'all know Tevin Farmer was kind of passionate. He talked about, he wanted to fight, talking about sending the contract and all that. And let's do it. But, you know, he just signed with the Zone. And obviously Eddie Hearn offered him some decent money. And so he got to take care of it. But he did say, after he take care of Tennyson, he do want to do Gervonta Tank Davis as his next fight. So you know Gervonta Davis talking about a fight, you know, with I don't know why I can't think of my man's name right now, who just fought Leo Santa Cruz for the second time. They got a big rivalry. Mexican American guy, man. He good to me. He coming up in weight to fight Tank Davis. Anyway, I ain't gonna spend no time on that because that fight is not really a actually made fight yet. So we don't know what's gonna happen with it. But you know, a lot of people was criticizing Tank for taking that fight. But you know, Tevin Farmer just got out of fight. I didn't think he was gonna take somebody the magnitude of a Tank Davis, you know, very soon after. I was really thinking, yeah, it was going to be 2019 before these guys fought. So Tevin Farmer, he does, it seems I think this is more of a business move though for Tevin Farmer. I think he's fighting Tennyson as a business move, you know what I'm saying, signing with the Zone, Eddie Hearn probably, you know, offered him some money, say, hey, go ahead and take care of this business and you can do Gervonta Tank Davis later. I don't know how Eddie Hearn and Mayweather and them go do business, and that probably was going to be a little hang up. Negotiations for that needs to be, you know, you got to give that some time to happen, you know, because that's some serious crossing of aisles. So So, you know, you do have to give that fight a little bit of time. Contrary to what people believe, they gonna say, oh, this person ducking, that person ducking. It's just a business thing, man. That's the structure of the business of boxing. But anyway, to me, it's still decent. It's still a decent match. Like I say, James Tennyson, you can say what you will about him, and he's not the magnitude of another champion, but hey, he's a #1 contender for one of the major sanctioning bodies. And he is ranked in other sanctions. I think in the IBF, he like #7. He ranked in all of them, at least in top 15. I think it was one of them other ones. He was number 11, I believe. WBO, he number 11. IBF, he number 7. He's obviously #1 in the WBA. I don't know what he is in WBC, but he's also ranked there. So it is what it is, man. The young man ranked, man, and he's a decent contender. So I ain't gonna argue about it. It's still beefs. Anyway, that's October the 20th. That's on the same card with Billy Joe Saunders and your boy, none other than Demetrius Andrade. Man, hey, look. Either way, September is gonna be, man, I'm talking about September is really gonna be a month for the sport of boxing. We're gonna have some good boxing. Y'all know we got on September the 8th, we got Danny Garcia and Sean Porter fighting for the vacant WBC belt for 147 pounds. Listen, this is a fight, man, I've been looking for in the welterweight division because it is a start to upper echelon boxing for welterweights. I've been wanting to see these guys mix it up. This is a good start for it, and I'm happy about it. Hey, I'm excited about this fight, man. I cannot express it anymore. I like Sean Porter, man. Hey, the last few years, he has been more of a showman. He did like a like kind of like a wrestling type of video, clowning the Garcias before. Had on the Burger King, had all that. But he also jumped in the ring with Danny Garcia. Then you see his dad doing an interview for Showtime with him. It was Angel Garcia and Ken Porter. Ken Porter said something about the, Danny Garcia got the, he got his own apparel, his own little clothing line. Kenny Porter said, yeah, I support that clothing line, and opened up his shirt at the end of the interview, and it was like a dissing theme for the clothing line. So, hey, man, I like the showmanship, and I think this is going to be a real good fight. Hey, it's a pick'em fight. A lot of people are favoring Danny Garcia, but you cannot count out a Sean Porter. He is a dog, and I think this is going to be, for the end of the year, this is our fight towards the, this coming into the fall, about to close the year out. This is like a premier fight for Showtime and Premier Boxing Champions, and I am very excited about it. Beefs! But on to the next, man. Y'all know the same day Amir Khan fights Samuel Vargas. And I don't know what Amir Khan is doing, man. Basically, he just had a tune-up. But, hey, he's coming off a layoff, and he got knocked out from Canelo. And he been taking these soft touches. So, hey, I ain't mad at him, but I don't know what he's doing fighting Samuel Vargas. But anyway, that's September the 8th too, man. To me, Amir Khan better shine. He better knock this guy out, and he better do it in spectacular fashion if he wants anything else big. That's bottom line. To me, Amir Khan, his career he's gonna end up just being a gatekeeper, man. To me, it's a given he go win, but he better be spectacular in this fight. If not, man, hey, bye-bye birdie. But anyway, Amir Khan, he is a very talented guy. Everybody know who he is. He is a talented boxer, has fast hands. He can box, but he gets caught up in firefights, and his chin has not held up in recent years. So he just needs to stick to boxing. As simple as that. But he better beat Samuel Vargas in spectacular fashion. That's what he better do come September the 8th. Anyway, I'm going into Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G. You know, Triple G is the 160-pound WBC and the WBA super champion. And hey, look here. Y'all already know this fight here goes without I don't have to introduce this. I ain't got to say nothing. Everybody know they're going to be tuning in to this fight, and it is going to be a pay-per-view. And hey, who you got? That's all I can say with this fight. You know, I thought Triple G edged the last one out. According to CompuBox, he did land more total shots. Canelo landed more power shots. Now, I give Canelo credit. He did look better than I thought he was, but he probably was eating some of that tainted meat. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Anyway, this fight, you know, they had problems about PEDs. They had to postpone it. Hey, but it's coming down the pipe. And, you know, a lot of people sweeping the PED thing under the rug. It is what it is. The thing with Triple G is he accepted the fight. He wanted to get paid to fight the guy. So that's what it is. You know the situation you going into. You know what I'm saying? So y'all better have, they say they've been testing, everything been coming out right. So it is what it is. But what's intriguing to me is Errol Spence. Hey, he's saying he want Canelo Alvarez. Errol Spence Jr., I had to mention that. I had to mention my man, Errol Spence. Put him in the mix. Hey, it is what it is, man. That's BEEFS. Y'all know, man, coming down the stretch, we got some fights in October as well. Some other fights in October, and I got to mention them. You know what I'm saying? Man, I can't even remember when Anthony Joshua and Alexander Povetkin fight is. I done forgot what the date is on that one. But they supposed to be fighting. Y'all know about that. I'm gonna be honest, I really wasn't like very excited about that, just because they didn't get the Wilder fight made. But I can't be mad. I do want to see Anthony Joshua getting some work, man. So hey, he is the unified champion, WBO, WBA super, and the IBF champion. And you know, Alexander Povetkin, to me, he does not deserve a shot at the championship. He has been, you know, time and time again looked at for PEDs, so I really don't feel like he should have a shot at the lion's share of the titles in the heavyweight division. But it is what it is. I ain't gonna argue with it. The sport has now, I don't know, man. They talk about PEDs and how they want to clean up the sport, but they keep giving these guys passes for it. So hey, if they doing it, man, look, I'm a sucker for a fight, so I'm gonna watch it, you know. But it is what it is. Y'all know Jose Ramirez and Antonio Orozco is gonna be fighting as well. That's another ESPN, man. We got so much going on, man, for this fall. George Groves, Cullum Smith, that's a World Boxing Super Series happening on September the 28th. October the 6th, the Zone got another one. Arthur Beterbiev versus Callum Johnson. Man, look. Danny Jacobs, October the 27th, Danny Jacobs versus Sergey Derevyanchenko for the vacant IBF strap. Y'all know Triple G held that IBF, and because, you know, a lot of tiptoeing around, they snatched it up from under. And hey, now Danny Jacobs and Derevyanchenko is fighting for that IBF strap at 160 pounds. Listen, we got some boxing going down, y'all. I mean, to me, this is a boxing paradise coming up in this fall. We got some fights, man. Y'all also know Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. Hey, if the you know, like I say, the same thing with Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. I want to see these guys get some good rounds in. If they not go fight each other, I want to see them stay busy. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay busy so that when the fight does present itself, when they able to hash out their differences, not in the media, and get the fight done, they can't have the excuse that it's ring rust and I need a tune-up. No, y'all fighting these different people, let that be that, and when it's time to fight, y'all fight. Now you know that Tyson Fury is the lineal champion in the heavyweight division, and he once held the lion's share of the belts when he beat Klitschko, but you know he had his little problems. But Deontay Wilder is the WBC champion, and man, look, I don't know, there's not a date set, and it is still a little questionable, but they saying it's gonna be made, man, for the end of the year. I don't know, November, December. I would love to see it. I mean, it's still a good fight to me. You got two skilled fight. Well, you know, Tyson Fury very skilled. Deontay Wilder just has that megalodon right hand. You cannot sleep on Deontay Wilder. You can say what you want about him, but the man, he has the most dangerous right hand in the sport right now today. Anyway, that's BEEFS. Also, Lomachenko supposed to be making his return towards the end of the year. Y'all know he had some problems, had a surgery. So, surgery, y'all, all these people ducking out because of surgery, saying, man, hey, look, he coming back. He said he fighting. According to Bob Arum, the winner of the fight that's happening tonight, you know, Beltran and Pedraza, for Beltran's WBO strap championship belt. It's a world championship fight tonight for 135. Whoever win that fight will get a shot at Lomachenko the end of the year. That's according to Bob Arum. Now, I did do a video briefly about it, and I did put the description in the video, so I ain't gonna go through all that. This is BEEFS. I'm just telling you what it is, and I do hope we get that fight though, man. You know, and Lomachenko at 135, y'all know he is the WBA super champion. He beat Linares, and so he the WBA champion, super champion in that division. So, and if you look at it, I saw a picture with him and Beltran together. Beltran looks much bigger than him. Now, he don't have that height differential as much as, like, you know, how it looked with Linares and Lomachenko, but he just looks physically bigger and stronger than Lomachenko. So coming back, you can't say that Lomachenko, he taking the fight against a lesser guy, this here, that there. Look, this will be a unification bout. Whoever win the this WBO championship fight tonight between Beltran and Pedraza, this is gonna be a unification bout. WBO versus the WBA Super. So hey, and plus he coming back off of a injury, a surgery. So hey, Lomachenko, man, I gotta tip my hat to him. You can say what you want about the young man. He is very skilled, and he is, to me, that's a fighter I like to watch. I like to watch him box because it is very entertaining. This man, he has very fast hands. His footwork is unique, and he's an athlete, man. You know, so I like to watch him box. That's just flat out. You know, you say what you want to. They pad the book with him. They give him these opportunities. Hey, who wouldn't want to be in his shoes? That's what I want to ask. You know, a lot of times, man, when, you know, critics criticize these guys because they say, oh, they getting this privilege, that privilege. Hey, who wouldn't want to be in their shoes? You know, people say stuff about, you know, hey, in the United States, you know, it's certain laws that allow, you know, African Americans to get jobs. You know, hey, look, people talk about it, but hey, I like being in that shoe if I could get the job, if it's a good job. But hey, so it is what it is, you know. But anyway, that's BEEFS, man. And I think we got a lot of good matchups coming up, you know, to end the year out. And I'm excited about it. And And like I say, I gave you some of the dates. Some of them I wasn't very sure of, but I just know they happening. And I am a sucker for a good fight. Really, any fight. It ain't even got to be that good. If it's somebody I know that can fight, the other person ain't even got to be able to fight that good. Sometimes it feels good just to watch a good thrashing. And I ain't gonna lie about it. It just feels good. That's maybe my sick mind as a boxing fan. I just love it. I love the sport of boxing. So hey, I'm a sucker for a fight. So a lot of people criticize for this fight, that fight, oh, this a mismatch and all that. Hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna watch it. You ain't got to watch it. I'ma watch it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but this Daddy P on the corner, in the corner boxing. I'm just having fun with the BEEFS. And I hope come the 15th, Canelo finds some good meat. That we do have USDA grade A beef right here in America. So hey, this is your most recent episode of the BEEFS. This is Daddy P, and I'm signing off. Out of there. I can say this Daddy P on the corner, in the corner boxing. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you can be notified every time it's going down. Daddy P out of there.